We would like to ask permission, Your Honor, that the Honorable Chief Justice be allowed to make a short manifestation with respect to the unholy incident that...
Problema dito, Tol Raf, Tol Ben, ha? Lumalabas, wala raw gwardiya ang Milagro High School. So labas sa pasok ng mga bata.
It is stated in the Magna Carta for persons with disabilities that television stations are encouraged to provide a sign language inset or subtitles in one-use program or any other coverage of significant national events. In recent years, sign language insets have appeared on Philippine television during President Aquino's State of the Nation address in 2010, and then during the impeachment trial of former Chief Justice Renato Corona this year. Currently, only TV5 has sustained these insets in two of their daily programs, T3 and Action News.
Some of the devs kasi, sa experience na nila kasi na wala talaga silang alam when it comes to news. Kaya, so, issues about what's happening around, so how to protect their rights, how to save their lives in case of emergencies. So they thought of proposing a House bill to be put in news programs just in case na to help them understand what's happening sa weather, what's happening around.
Bayan Muna filed House Bill 4121 on February 2011. It seeks to amend the Magna Carta for persons with disabilities to require all local television stations to provide a sign language inset or subtitles in at least 2 news programs. In a research by the Philippine Deaf Resource Center or PDRC, the organization specifies the need for the protection of the deaf when it comes to justice. The research states that of 213 cases with known data on interpreting, 11% have no interpreters. But for those with sign language interpreters, 44% are volunteer while only 24% are court-appointed. According to Dr. Eliza Martinez, president of the PDRC, there is only one government ruling about a deaf individual's needs during judicial and investigative proceedings. It is required by the Supreme Court Memorandum 59-2004 for any court to provide a sign language interpreter for a deaf individual involved in any proceeding, the expenses of which must be paid by the trial court. In a succeeding circular in 2007, the Office of the Court Administrator added that if the interpreter will be coming from another province, then the court would have to pay for the additional expenses as well. For Dr. Martinez, there is a problem with how the memorandum is worded. It necessitates the appointment of an interpreter when the deaf individual or party needs to be understood and does not consider his right to be made aware of the charges brought against him or of other information related to his case, for example, the decision of the judge. House Bill 4631, also filed by Bayan Muna last year, enumerates rules in hiring interpreters, their qualifications, and other guidelines to protect both the interpreter and the deaf individual. But in order to fully realize their participation in society, the deaf community has also been pushing for the recognition of Filipino Sign Language, or FSL, as their official medium of communication. Dr. Martinez believes that the passage of this bill will have a huge impact on certain policies, especially in education. The bill could get deaf teachers into the public school system. She said that while the community is working on improving the sign language skills of hearing teachers, one affirmative action is to get deaf individuals into the classroom. ACT Teachers Party List filed House Bill 6079 last year. It mandates the use of FSL in the education system, in courts, quasi-judicial agencies, and other tribunals, in all workplaces, in the public health system, in all other public transactions, services, and facilities, and in the broadcast media. House Bill 4121 is currently pending in the Committee on Public Information, while House Bill 4631 is at the Committee on Justice and House Bill 6079 with the Committee on Social Services.
So, the government has been seeing activities, or kumbaga pang nato, pero yun nga, hindi namin maramdaman na meron na silang ginagawa. Pero we're continuing para doon. So meron namang mga benefits. So we are really pushing the government to pay attention dun sa aming mga pleas. So they really should give attention. They really should be aware and represent. Ngayon, hindi proactive ang government. Parang hindi naman nila nakikita yung need. Although, in reality, talagang malaking pangangailangan ng community at lumalalim pa yung pangangailangan ng community. So, lumalaki rin yung mga problema namin sa na kailangan bigyan attention natin.